My name is Suman Shah from BISP Solution. Today's topic is intercompany transaction. And in Oracle Fusion Financials, this advanced global intercompany system that is called AGIS. So, what is intercompany? As a term used to describe the activities that are conducted between the two or more affiliates or operating units, say, or business unit of a same parent company. We will take a business case where the one of our client buys a software license at head office level and pass on the usage charges to the subsidiary based on usage base. So the approach is, there are two approaches to that. And first approach is that expenses is booked and liability is created during the invoice book in AP. And in the month-end process, the accountant looking the GL report pass the intercompany subsidiary debit and expenses credit. It will reduce the expenses and book the receivables in intercompany subsidiary. And similarly, the subsidiary books, the expenses is booked and intercompany payable is created. And subsidiary books, a company makes a payment and head office receives the payment. So this is the process usually does. It's no issue on that, but the issue happens when you are following the budgetary control on the expenses, then it goes out basically in that case. And in second approach, the head office books directly to the intercompany account, debited and crediting the liability, and raise the debit note at the month end by intercompany subsidiary account debiting and intercompany account crediting, and usually done in the month end process. And similarly, the subsidiary books the expenses and create the intercompany payable account. And similarly, it makes a payment and head office receive the payment. The issues with the two approaches are there, that if the subsidiary disputes the debit note, and then again the head office has to change that particular debit note and all the process will go on. And the another problem is that if subsidiary does not book the expenses on the same month, then intercompany reconciliation will be there. So to resolve that particular issues, the intercompany, that is AGS, is being developed by Oracle Fusion. And we take one scenario where the adjustment entry has to be passed by primary balancing segment with the two different legal entity using same chart of accounts. So you can see that US chart of accounts I am using, which comprise of chart of accounts, currency, and calendar. And the three C's are there, which is under which the US primary ledger is grouped, and the two legal entities are there in under the US primary ledger. That is, one legal entity is US legal entity 1 and US legal entity 2, under which their balancing segment value is, that is company value, balancing primary balancing segment value, that is 101, 10110 and 501. And another one is balancing segment value, which is grouped under US legal entity 2 as 102 and 521. Yeah. So now how the tasks are performed in the Fusion application, we will now navigate to the application. Right now we are in Oracle application, and through Springboard I will navigate to the intercompany and I will select the transaction. To task panel, I will create transaction. Yeah. So I will create two transaction between USIC ORG and USIC US2 intercompany or organization second. So I will select first intercompany first, which is the provider, and I will say here. Sorry, I will select the type as shared service, and I will share expenses. So control amount I would put say $750, and I will provide the receiver account. So my receiver is intercompany second. Since the provider is intercompany, one legal entity, first legal entity is there, and the US second or intercompany organization is there. I will debit with 750. Yeah. Now I will provide the distribution line for provider. That is intercompany receivable. And I will create the same since I will receive the amount. And put the description out here. Share service. And now I will go to the receiver, and similarly I will provide the combination, and that my receiver is US intercompany organization 2, that is 102. Yeah. And so yes, this is the legal entity US1 legal entity 2, and the account is uh, let's see, payable, that is intercompany payable. Select the same, and I will debit the same $750 uh, amount payable against your service. Yeah. So here we are. Now I will submit, save this. The number is 2394. Save the same. Yeah. And submit. So batch has been submitted. Now I will query and manage intercompany outbound transaction. with the batch number, that is 2394. Search the same. Yeah, this has been submitted, and now 2394, I query in inbound now. So yeah, the approval has been received by them, but you can select and check that. And since I got the both the inbound and outbound approvals with me, so in ideal condition, it will go to another user of the another uh, that is use legal entity 2. They will approve that, receiver will approve that particular thing. If we want to reject, he will write the comment and reject that particular thing. So I find that everything is in order. So there is no issue on that. And I say, yeah, okay. So see that one line has been created by a system, the balancing line, intercompany balancing line. I say approved. Okay. Update. The update to the transaction has been saved, and we again query the same. Status is received. Right now it's changed to approved. So now from the task panel, I will transfer this entry to general ledger now. So I will select transfer to general ledger. My accounting date is today's date. I will select the today's date and submit the process. You can provide the ledger and the legal entity to legal entity. You can provide that same. Now I will navigate to my general accounting work area, and here we are, journals. Manage journals to task panel. I will query my uh, unposted journal. I will query. Yeah, this is the unposted journal. Now you can see account discussion is coming. The receivable we have amount is shared. So we have created a two line, but system has created another two lines for the same. So here we are. The receivable amount we have created, that is provider, that is 101 balancing segment value, and the system has created a one debit line for that, and we have debited 102 payable, that is intercompany payable, and system has created another credit line for the same in balancing segment value 102. Yeah, now I will post it the same. I will post the same. It's processing. Now again I will query with the posted journal. So I will select the today's date, 29th. Search with US primary ledger. Here we are. It has been posted. So you can see, and now we will move to how the role elimination entry has been created. So I will navigate to my accounting, general accounting and general accounting dashboard. Here we are. So task panel, inquire on detailed balances. Now period is 0722 and 0722. And the company, I can select that. I will select the company all. The line of business is all. And my select one account, that is receivable account. I will select a one account, that is 18100. Search. Yeah. And cost center is all. And product, I will select all. And intercompany as all. So first I will select the company, go by the particular company. I will search with the company 101. It's a provider, right? It's a provider company. So you can see the amount has been balanced. You can drill down to the particular entry. Here we are. This is our entry, $750, and the batch is 2394. Until through that particular, you will navigate to the transaction details. So this is all about the transaction between the two legal entity sharing the same chart of account.